Peace, y'all. Peace, peace, peace. All right, just start. I'm gonna make this quick, man, cause I got some things to do today. But I know we all been seeing this baby situation for the last 2 days. I'm see this is a things like this is a teachable moment for us in the culture, right? So here, you know what we stand for, New Religion Network. This is not the gossip channel, so we're not just here to gossip about the baby, baby's a brother. Hopefully, everything work out with him and he find his way to where he need to be, whether that's back there or new places. But this is to uncover some things, right? Just for those of us that follow hip hop and that live in this culture, you know what I'm saying, as well as artists, upcoming artists and stuff like that. So well, I'm gonna uncover this whole situation, right? And we gonna learn from it, right? Now, mind you, because I had to learn things over and over too. Like I'm from the bottom, like, you know what I'm saying. For those who ever might see this and don't not too familiar with me, you know what I'm saying. On this New Religion Network, we like to give intellectual dialogue. We look at it as a lot of ignorance and stupidity going on online. So we're not trying to benefit from that. We're not trying to recreate that or none of that. We're trying to outbalance that with some wisdom. You know what I'm saying? With some intellectual dialogue. We're looking at things from an aspect of somebody dealing with wisdom, right? So with that said, with this baby situation, we had to uncover it, right? We had to break that down. So what I tell you too while you listening to this is the two you can pick up on, because I had to learn how to do things too. But what you gotta have is good. You gotta have the skills to find the information, right? Like good study habits, right? And ways to uncover the information. So you backtrack and watch the way how we break this down. That could be another thing to pick up, like, you know what I'm saying? Something to hold on to. So we're gonna start it like this, man. You already know. Now, the rant baby went on about he went on a rant about homosexuality, homos, and he was at his concert. That's just briefly for the people that may not know. He was at his concert and he, grabbed the mic, and during the break in between the song, he started going on a rant about homosexualities, about HIV patients and all of that. Which the HIV part was crazy because you got people that was born with HIV. You got people that was molested, hurt, and contracted HIV. So you know what I'm saying? And they might have been there escaping their misery at a concert. And you just slapped the weight of the world, right? You just slapped them back into cold reality, which was mean for, you know what I'm saying, for time's sake. But this is two things, right? So we gotta understand this about the baby before we bring out this awesome homework I did for y'all, right? We gotta understand this about baby. And I say it's like the police. It's like the police. It's kind of the same way how I break down the police thing, right? Not to compare the two things, it's crazy, but it's like when you have people like humans, we have certain human behavior and instincts, right? That's gonna automatically get in the way of us uh living our life in tune with the universe, essentially, right? So you have these human defects, basically, right? Like these, like kind of like the sins, like the right jealousy and all this stuff, right? So now knowing that as a human we have a brain, and our brain is going to be predicated on only the understanding of the things that we have seen and been through in life, right? That's how your brain is going to operate if you're not spiritually grounded and have knowledge of a higher self, right? Because you can kind of conform and live towards that. But without it, you kind of adapt, right? Now, with that said, right, you have normal people that you look at it like a person, like a police officer. You know what I'm saying? Every time they come in a room, somebody jump. You know what I'm saying? People, they naturally shit. So without that spiritual grounding and understanding, those things is going to go to your head, and the humanity is going to kick in, and it's going to give you a feeling of superiority that you carry on, and it's going to spill into your relationships. Now that doesn't give an excuse for that, but it's just we have to understand that. You know what I'm saying? There's people like that in this world. So now when we're talking about hip hop artists, right? Because we're talking about people that's, that's famous and kind of feeling like, right? So we talking about hip hop artists. And I don't want to, because I love the culture. I'm a black man and I'm an artist as well too. So I don't want to, it's true though. When it comes to hip hop, it's not like no other business, right? Hip hop is a lot of ignorance and stupidity in the hip hop, man. You know what I'm saying? The artist is it is what it is, man. Come from, certain backgrounds and situations, you know what I mean? So it's not like in other businesses where, people get into the business like like doctors, lawyers, like any other job. You learn, you get educated not only in that craft, but it has to be a certain amount of education, in general. You have to be a certain type of person, right? Have a certain capacity to understand, I mean, certain things. So with that said, right, like understanding that in hip hop, not I'm gonna say ignorant. In hip hop is a lot of ignorance. You know what I'm saying? Like most rappers, like, all right, when you see a rapper like Jay-Z, right, they'll say Jay-Z's the greatest of all time. Now, aside from the lyrical thing, because of business things that he's there, like, all right, like being an artist and starting your own label, buying back your own masters, and expanding into different genres and different avenues to, you know what I'm saying, in within growth, business, music, and all that. Like, not to take that's a great thing. That's great. But that should be the goal for every artist. It shouldn't be an anomaly when somebody does that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's really connecting A and B. That's really how success happens in a lot of businesses, but with us, we're not normally that inclined. So when somebody does do that, it's like an anomaly. It's like, oh my God. You know what I mean? So with that said, that just shows you that basically what I'm saying in a nutshell is most rappers is dummy, and dumb. You know what I mean? Ignorant. I don't want to call nobody dumb because I could be called dumb. You know what I'm saying? The only difference between smart and dumb people is smart people realize they don't know everything. So we all dumb in some sense. Um, but I mean ignorant. And so like with him being in that position, not understanding that, because he probably think, rightfully so. I don't want to seem like this disrespect, but he probably think that he's in the situation that he's in because of his talent or because he put himself there. You know what I'm saying? When that's farther from the truth. Not saying you don't deserve to be there talent wise, of course, because I love the baby. I like the baby as a brother, as a man, and I respect him as an artist. I think he's extremely talented. I like him. So, but just honestly speaking, right? So now, with us knowing this, like, all right, now these things is gonna, and we don't. I'm not even gonna touch on whatever substances might have been or might not have been used that day. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going off for the general attitude. You know what I'm saying? So this is a person feeling like you there because, you know what I mean, you put yourself there, your hard work, your talent, whatever it was. So you just feeling yourself the same way that cop feel. You know what I'm saying? You start feeling yourself and you forget reality, and you start drinking your own Kool-Aid, like they say. You know what I'm saying? So he forgot that them people that put him up on that stage have, being that he is the person that he is, they have his happiness in their hands. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously his happiness is tied to his career. Um, it's a beautiful thing to watch, and I can only imagine to experience. So nobody's blaming. At this point, it's irrelevant. But you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to watch the words because I do feel certain way about certain things, but I don't want to get sidetracked for one, And then I don't want to make it personal for two, and I don't want to try to bash another black man or another artist because I'm a black man and I'm an artist, and we only humans and we out here trying and we falling and we getting back up and we just making this thing happen, right? But we got to understand something, what we up against, because if we have this understanding, then we can move better. And if we move better as a culture, we in a better position. So I'm gonna play my part by adding to by balancing out this ignorance with some intellectual dialogue, with some jewels. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do the other thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's what this is about. So when we talking about the baby, like he got that feeling, so he on that stage and that mindset, and he went up there and spoke from his heart and spoke his beliefs and thought that he was on his platform that he earned to get himself and he could speak his beliefs, and those people, you know what I'm saying, gonna love him, even though, like I said, some of those things was kind of twisted and kind of wrong. But that's my personal opinion. But I ain't here to weigh my personal opinions on what he said. It's just this is all facts. So now I'm gonna show y'all something, right? This is all. This is all the. This is. I'm gonna show y'all a list of the shows that Baby was kicked out of the festivals. Right now, watch this. Watch this. Right, because so now this. So now so he probably found out that he didn't. I don't know if he found out that he didn't get there through his hard work, but you got to understand the people that's in control of those things, man. They dictate and control that, and if you what you got to do is understand those people. So therefore, you know what I'm saying, we got to understand those people. So therefore, we could understand what we against. You know what I'm saying, like the Bible says, man, we operate, we war not against good and evil, but you know what I'm saying, spiritual wickedness in high places, and I mean, we're not against flesh and blood. So of course, we war against good and evil. All right, check this out. Baby will no longer be performing. This is Los Angeles Times joint. Now, check this out. We're gonna go through the list, right? That ain't Corona, but I was just clearing my throat. Here we go. Watch this. He apologized, but they still Lollapalooza. Look what Lollapalooza told. Lollapalooza was founded on diversity, inclusivity, respect, and love. With that in mind, the Baby will no longer be performing at Grant Park tonight. Young Thug's performance will now take place at 9 o'clock on the Bud Light Salsa stage, and G Herb will perform at 4. So that's over. No more Lollapalooza. Now look, KS 107.5. In light of various factors, including the Baby's recent comments, along with other concert partners. Hold on to that because we're gonna get into that. We have chosen to cancel this year's Summer Jam. Damn, we look forward to work on Summer Jam lineup for years to come. Then they canceled the whole joint. Damn, Baby they must have probably got a lot of backlash once they didn't have the Baby, and they probably didn't want to turn the money and still get a venue. Park Life, September 11th to 12th, the United Kingdom's Park Life Music Festival was the first of several to pull the plug on the Baby. Ugh. iHeartRadio joint. Here's your reminder to get your tickets for the 2021. Nope, the Baby will no longer be performing at the iHeartRadio Music Festival daytime stage. Wow. iHeartRadio organizers announced this week that the Baby will no longer. Damn. Music Midtown, September 18th and 19th. The Baby will no longer be performing at Music Midtown Festival. Lineup update coming soon. Damn, bro. And that's September 18th, 19th. These are big. These are Governor's Ball, September 24th to 26th. Stay tuned for a lineup edition. Founders Entertainment does not and will not tolerate hate or discrimination of any kind. We welcome and celebrate the diverse communities that make New York City the greatest city in the world. Thank you to the fans who continue to speak up for what is right. Along with you, we will continue to use our platform for good. Wow, the Governor's Ball. Wow, that's. And these are big. These are, I don't know his checks, but these are huge concerts. These are the concerts that these are 6-figure checks. He might have blew a mill or more in all of these concerts. Austin City Limits, October 10th. The baby will no longer be performing at Austin City Limits Music Festival. Lineup update coming soon. Wow. Day in Vegas. That's probably $1 million big right there. Day in Vegas, Kendrick Lamar, Travis Scott, Tyler the Creator. Oh yeah, these are all huge names. A little bit, yeah. This was $1 million right here. The baby will no longer be appearing at the Day in Vegas 2021. Roddy Ricch has been added to the lineup. Shout out to Roddy Ricch. You got that bag, man. Woo. Yeah, because Roddy Ricch, he's probably like a step under these, but he stepped up. You know what they say? One's man's burden, next man's blessing. Shout out to Roddy Ricch. He just picked up that bag. And that might be. Now that's it for those. That's it for those. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. So that was the first thing, right? So that just made me think, right? Damn. So because I'm thinking like once I seen all of those, right, I start asking myself questions. Well, first of all, asking who is throwing these festivals in, but without doing my studying, I was like, I just thought radio stations. Because the biggest started third time was there on the radio. Then they had the festivals, the same artists, same labels that's paying for that is there. It just seemed like they was there. I'm doing a lot of this, right? Let me chill. It seemed like they was there, but I don't know, right? So now this is the thing. So I had to ask myself, right? Boom, who's throwing these, right? So then I didn't want to give myself the answer. I had to do the due diligence. So I went and found out, y'all. I found something. You hear that? That's my dog. Don't worry about it. But check this out. Who's throwing these concerts? I found this company. This company is mean. Look at this company. I mean, mean in the AEG, Anschutz Entertainment Group. Who are they? AEG Worldwide is an American sporting, music, entertainment presenter and subsidiary of the Anschutz Corporation. It's the world's largest owner of sports teams and sports events under the AEG Presents brand. Now, let's see what arenas they own. AEG owns the Staples Center. Hold on. Let's bring this up a little bit more. I wasn't even sharing that screen. Am I serious? Let me bring it back. Let me show y'all. Let me pick this up for y'all. Boom. Right? Now, y'all can't see the words, of course, but I'm going to read them. AEG. Right? Now it says Anschutz Entertainment. The Anschutz Entertainment Group, also known as AEG, is an American worldwide sporting and music entertainment presenter and a subsidiary of the Anschutz Corporation. Remember that. Now, arenas they own. I just look at arenas they own. This is just arenas they own. Staples Center, the Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson, the PlayStation Theater in New York, the O2 in London, the Mercedes-Benz Arena in Berlin, the Barclaycard Arena in Hamburg, Germany. Meanwhile, AEG operates the T-Mobile Center in Kansas City, Target Center in Minneapolis, the Coliseum at Caesars Palace in Las Vegas, the Oakland Alameda County Coliseum, Oakland Arena, Pechanga BBVA Stadium, and theaters at Grand Prix. Now, if they all own this, so what they will say is they control it. But mind you, remember when I just told you it's part of a group, right? So they own sports teams, all of them, Kings, the soccer team. It's everything. It's crazy, right? Now, mind you, also, boom. So now we looking at this, right? Who is the key people? Philip Anschutz, right? Now this dude, Philip Anschutz. billionaire. He's about 100 years old, man. He was born December 28th, 1939, right? And it's an American billionaire, right? It's an American billionaire businessman who owns or controls companies in a variety of industries, including energy, railroads, real estate, sports, newspapers, movies, theaters, arenas, and music. So come on. Now, if you do air shows now, since you know he pretty much owned the world and everything you're doing, right? So now let's find out where he came from. You can pretty much find out where he came from his last name, right? So we ain't even got to dig into deep. But to check his last name, you should know where he came from. Look what I just did, y'all. Look what I just did, y'all. Can you close that door and keep that down, please? Yeah, y'all making a bunch of noise. Can you close the door? Can you close the door? Excuse me. I'm making a video and people I think that they can ask me something that you want something from me. But I said I was making a video, but can I just hell no? Excuse me. I gotta end the video now. Let me wrap this up in 2 minutes, man. The thing I was just showing y'all, like, I was just trying to uncover like two things I want y'all to grab from this, right? Understanding positions, right? Understanding how things work in the culture. And another little tip too, I want y'all to take how to decipher things. How I ask those questions. You gotta ask the right questions, and then you look and find look in those same, you know what I'm saying, same areas to find that. What's up, champ? Say hi to the people.
Hey, what's up?
It's my young boy, my son. Twinning, right?
Are you guys talking about the chakras?
Oh, no, I'm talking about the baby.
Wait,
let me finish this. Wait a second. Wait a second. Excuse me. So yeah, I got it. I was home alone, so I gotta end this. Like, share, and subscribe, y'all. But what I was saying too is I want y'all to check out how to uncover this information, right? You know how they say they want to hide something from us, put in a book. A lot of us gotta have good study habits, right? That's a thing. Study habits is a thing to how to uncover that information. And what we're gonna take from that, what I'm gonna take from this, I get the title, Where Does He Go From Here? I don't know him, so I don't know where he's gonna go from here. Personally, where I think he should go from here is independent and continue to speak his mind. And because he'll never have this platform to speak his mind again. Because they're gonna take this from him. They're gonna take this from him. It's sad. I could go deeper with this because it's a lot. And we're gonna get into the music industry on another video. But if y'all like that information, like, share, subscribe. And it's the New Religion Network, y'all. Bon Simmons, man. Dropping that Local Legend Project, 824. Rest in peace, Kobe. Merch is all around. See the hat stand, the merch is is TNR with. Check me out though, y'all. Alright. Peace and love, y'all. Like, share, subscribe. Pray for the baby.